today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. Cardinals taking on Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Miami Dolphins.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, things haven't gone exactly according to plan at this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, Drake. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Dolphins offense set to take over, and it's the longtime veteran Ryan Fitzpatrick who leads the way.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing move. I thought This was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
From the 25 on second down, Fitzpatrick. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Matt Breida actually had the fastest play of 2019, hitting 22.3 miles an hour on an 83-yard touchdown run, and he was moving here too. On first and goal, Howard. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more speed.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field, sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Shotgun now from Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, and maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Murray a give. This is Drake. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. They'll run with Drake. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They go play action. Fitzpatrick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play here for the Dolphins on third. 47 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On third down, Fitzpatrick. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he had time there. I mean, you give any quarterback that length of time, he'll make you pay.
It just puts way too much stress on guys trying to cover downfield because, as you said, you have much time in the pocket. He can scan the field, find the open person. That's exactly what happened there. And what was the end result again?
Touchdown. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. Now Drake. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Cardinals 7.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and goal, Murray.
There we go, baby.
He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl,
I love Clinton's Rant World.
To add the PAT. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona.
Oh, can you check my water?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Breida on the draw.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
10-50. So much a hunch on this.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Thank you. I'm going good. How are you doing?
Operating from the gun. Fitzpatrick got his man complete over the middle. That's Ford. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pick.
And thank you for the sub and the like.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
There we go.
He's not going to get
Let's
there.
go, baby.
It was blown up in the backfield. The loss of a yard, and it brings up Ford.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep, Patrick Peterson.
Boom. Block him, block him, block him, block him, block him.
At the 1-yard line. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Good drive.
I'm not very surprised, to be honest. I mean, that's pretty good on them, but, you know.
Go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit.
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't.
I'm pretty sure the Cardinals are pretty happy.
Absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change.
Dude, I don't want.
Change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
No, that's a deep coverage, man.
In the air, now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up.
There we go. Finally forcing it
I
up.
think everybody's probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball any down in distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it. And
nice
able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, Drake. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
What a one-in catch. Let's go.
They're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour.
Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Benjamin. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Why?
His throw
What?
is incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Dolphins do a job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's
Oh, there's a fumble. 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 Oh, we could have gotten that.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you
did?
want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm.
To put one there too.
Ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll start on the ground with Breida.
There you go,
He's going to be
defense.
stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me
false
right
start.
Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on.
Let's go.
So that'll back him up 5.
What are you looking for?
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He gets this complete to
there we go.
and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
What are you doing, Sloppy?
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
No run over tonight.
On the return is Peterson. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the Arizona offense about set to take over.
Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
There you go, with the 20 yards.
He looked like
21 yards.
Guys.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked
so
something
well.
else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
Nice. Nice.
Get home for the sack.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Fitzpatrick.
And down goes Ryan Fitzpatrick. Let's go, baby. She's not good hands. Right?
They would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
I'll do the beast.
Here's Matt Hawk now. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away. And
Oh, I got a trophy. That's great. Move faster.
Huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards.
Nice.
The Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. The football going
Hopkins
back over to
beast. I'm
Arizona
kind of
now.
glad the Cardinals got him. Texas got rid of him, but
to take to make sure they don't do that
they'll
again.
do what they do.
Let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense.
Oh, damn, I didn't see that.
Down he goes.
Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there.
Wow, I
This
didn't
time, the rush
expect
got
that.
to him in a hurry. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
There you go. That's what happens when you try to blitz. You get that.
The 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's a real nice job right there. Working in the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
That's cool.
Get this to his running back, Benjamin. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss in yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now a draw play with Dre.
Come
And
on,
they see
man.
right
Like,
through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. From the gun.
Man, there we go.
And he's going to go down.
Man.
Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Gonzalez's kick is good.
Oh, wait for the lead.
You saw the one down against this world.
The drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important.
There you go, defense. Let's go.
Real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
At their own 29-yard line.
Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him.
Oh, that would have been a nasty interception.
Oh, man. Because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space?
Oh, interception! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Pick 6, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Take it to the house.
That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception,
hell yeah,
but returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So not
what we
much time
wanted.
to speak of.
We got
this
it.
First half as the kicks away. Fielded near the back of the
I
end
just
zone.
hope they take the knee.
Not willing to risk another fumble.
Knowing them, they
Sit
probably
on this
won't.
one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins
Yeah, they're
at
gonna
the
take the
line
knee.
ready for their next drive.
Maybe.
And from this spot on the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee
Nope.
and that's it?
Wow,
And I think
they're
in this
actually,
situation, that's the problem.
they're going to waste that time. And they're going to take the time out.
Takers out there that may want to take
All
one more
right.
shot before the clock runs
That's
out.
cool.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick.
Oh. And there he goes.
Incomplete.
Nice.
Too
Nice.
tough to
There we
hold
go.
on to that one. It's 2nd down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. Let's
go.
As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL here on this first day of November. We'll begin out west at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, where you see the final score there. 28-24, the final score. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Amari Cooper, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. 28-21, the final score. In the game you're watching, it was the former #1 overall selection, Kyler Murray, who put on an absolute show. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Goff.
All right, Coach, thank you. Welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right, here we go. Hold up. Can you open the window?
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. To get the third quarter started.
There you go. Come on, defense.
Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
There you go.
Wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do.
There's one guy got him.
Snap. A great job of scouting prior to the game, and reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Just in case it runs it.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida.
Good job. Good job.
41. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Way to go, defense.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
That's
a 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll run again with Benjamin. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
first down. Here's Breida. And
nice.
Backwards here.
Nice. There you go.
48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fitzpatrick. And in.
Good job.
A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
On 2nd down, Fitzpatrick again. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw on 3rd down. Fitzpatrick.
Oh, we couldn't answer for that.
4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On 1st down, Benjamin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play.
And what team is that?
Something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Murray.
Nice.
Caught by Kirk.
Nice.
They worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent time, he puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
That's all right. I'm a Giants fan. I'm from New York, so it's all good.
They'll run on 1st down. Benjamin. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray.
No, they intercepted it. Damn it. And that was not the way to do. Oh, that was stupid.
Back to the 29. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
Come on, you could have picked that. Come on, guys.
So
Really?
he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing again here. Fitzpatrick on second and 10. Going deep here for Parker. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Here's Fitzpatrick.
Come on, defense.
It's Parker.
That's all he knows how to throw it.
Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Running out of the gun here, Breida. Oh, look at the juke.
There you go.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Jordan Hicks, third in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play. From just shy of midfield, Fitzpatrick is going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a third down. 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And it'll be incomplete. Fitzpatrick's pass. Throwaway and incomplete. He was defended by Patrick Peterson. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. First and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Nice. I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On the run is Benjamin.
Come on. Block the 94. Like,
damn. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Nice catch. There we go.
To Christian Kirk, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Nice catch.
And he's going to have a Cardinals
Fitzgerald, baby. Let's go.
Exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. It looks so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Dre.
Oh, a good run. Not bad.
A gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
No. Come on. Another pick. Oh, come on. I thought it was open.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Second down, looking to throw. Fitzpatrick.
Good hit.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The intended receiver
He can throw the ball.
And it's third down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Well, that last pass CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that number, over 35,000 yards, how many people have done that prior to him?
Right around 30.
Well, that's a pretty good number. Now you're into a membership that means you've done a heck of a job in this league for a decent amount of time. You're recognized as one of the better players.
On first down.
And the flag.
And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face
What the
mask,
heck is up with the face? Alright, the referee's face is all dirty.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
On first and 10, here's Murray.
No. No. Oh, God damn it. Again with these stupid picks again. And they got the touchdown this time. Oh, God. Giving on the ball.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Murray trying again after the pick six.
No.
He was hit as
Come on,
he
man.
threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
That what? What?
The ball's out.
His knees were down before that ball came out.
At the 36-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case,
his knees were down? Hello?
Because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield.
Yeah, his knee was down before the ball came out.
Rake at the ball and knock it free.
Knee was down. Knee was down. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I thought. Thank you.
At their 35-yard line. On the ground, Benjamin. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up.
I know when I see it, when there's a fumble. That was definitely not.
For the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Third down and 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5.
Oh,
Hit as he
that was
releases
bad.
it And that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Dolphin football. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out.
2nd and inches.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Now they freaking run it. Come on, there we go.
On the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
To the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried.
Anderson did! Yes!
Picked off with great anticipation. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football.
Let's go.
Another opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They run it with Benjamin, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The tackle there by Akeem Spence. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the Dolphins,
they'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin.
Why 75 to walk away from the ball?
Midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He'll air this one out for Curry.
Oh, no. Damn it.
Incomplete. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Miami set to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Play fake, it's Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end.
Oh my goodness gracious. Come on, guys.
Side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete.
Damn, that would have been nice. Oh, I'm so mad at it. Man.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick.
Come on.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
First down, Dolphin.
Fitzpatrick a give to Breida. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Fitzpatrick.
And they got
this into the hands of Breida. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pick up there, 20 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And they've got a freaking touchdown. Good.
With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. And his kick is good. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change.
Come on, guys. Block up front. That's the problem with the Cardinals team. They don't have any blockers, man. Oh, my God.
In his first year in the league, surprising to a lot of people, he was the most sacked quarterback, went down 48 times. And when you think
and almost fucking picked again. Come on.
People because they think they can get out of everything, but so often there's young guys who can move around a lot. They keep plays alive so long that sometimes they actually get trapped. Defenses are going to test him and continue to test him. I think he's got something for them as he continues to move forward.
Not good.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. And he deserves a
why the fuck?
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
Yes.
And now hang on here. The door, can you hear it? It's a little open.
Or is that the squeaky hinges that I'm hearing right now? Yeah, the door
is open.
No, not at all. The door is open a little bit. It's almost like when you told those horror stories on the camping trip, right? And now,
it's ours.
Look out.
Let's go, baby. We have another freaking chance.
Big momentum swing here in the 4th on the punt fumble. Ready to go with their next drive.
Go, baby.
Cardinal offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 39, Murray.
Oh, the ball! You had it in your hands, 87.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Hold the fucking ball! Come on, guys!
Job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
What the fuck was that? Oh, Murray! That was stupid! Nobody's fucking blocking.
And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Fucking stupid.
The Falcons' leading tackler a season ago, Devondre Campbell, gets another one there.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 7.
Fucking blitz.
They run with Breida.
The fucking idiots! Oh my god, the Cardinals are fucking stupid. Oh my god. Well, I ain't gonna hear at the end of the day. I think we lost to the fucking Dolphins. Oh my god.
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, there's someone who's running the football with a big smile on his face, and that's Kenyon Drake, because you remember last year he was in Miami. Wasn't getting many carries, not a lot of success, but in mid-season...
Oh, one-hand catch! Yes, let's go! Yeah!
The second half of the season...
Oh my goodness, that was spectacular. Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Wow, Larry Fitzgerald with the save. Yo, that was insane.
Some signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. He's going to look deep.
Oh my God.
For Hopkins.
Oh,
And that's going to be intercepted.
that was fucking sheer fucking stupidity. Why did I throw it deep like that? Oh my God. Yeah, we pretty much lost the game.
It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Yeah, it was, but fortunately,
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
can't win them all, but
Third down and 4.
I shouldn't be losing to the freaking Dolphins. It's the sad part, but...
Operating from the gun, Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Grant. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about...
Oh, he's injured. Yes, thank you. Finally, the running back is freaking injured. Thank you.
The training staff takes a peek. We'll take a break. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Fitzpatrick will hand this to Howard. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Nope, we can't stop him. Oh my God, this fucking defense fell asleep on me.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Now Howard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Thank goodness they have a bye week for the Cardinals. They freaking needed it in.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand corner.
And they got the first
down.
down.
The stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
They run with Howard, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Cardinals' 35-yard line.
Running with Howard. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup.
I'm not going to waste my time out because the game's already over.
Brings up third down.
And that's the game.
Today's
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Oh.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for my